But this is what gets me to my point, right? This is the last 2 washes of shedding. All right, I don't want to say we listen and we don't judge. We are here today making a video about my Freedom Couture wigs. This is one that I'm wearing. If you guys are new here, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share for my returning supporters. Thank you for coming back, always supporting me. I know it's been like a really long time. I've been on hiatus. If you know, you know, life been life, and it's been a crazy 10 months and I just couldn't focus. All right, so this is where we're at. This is the latest. I think this is the last wig that I bought from Freedom Couture. I've cut it twice now. It originally was like here. If you guys have ever had a Freedom Couture wig, we're just gonna be chatting, right? If you ever had a Freedom Couture wig, one thing that I like about it is the wig is very natural. So unless you do like a blunt cut, all the hairs are not the same length, which I do like because it makes it look a little bit more natural. You guys have heard me mention on my channel, I love like a more tapered look. I didn't really like it for this because I felt as though a bob should kind of be like more like a bob, which is why it took me 2 cuts to get it here. Like, there's no reason why for a bob, and I think I might have taken off a little bit off of this. It might have originally been like here, why there should be a length here and then a length down here. I just feel like for a bob, it should kind of maybe be like light layers, but it shouldn't be anything too crazy. So this is where we're at right now. Not the purpose of this video. You guys have always heard me say I will always buy a blonde Freedom Couture wig. Why do I say that? Because I feel as though for the price, I know for some people it might be a little bit expensive, but I have seen some wig companies have wigs that are not even on the same quality, and they charge the same price, if not more. So trust me when I tell you, if you guys, again, are new here, go back and look at some of my old videos when I used to really be heavy into doing like hair and like wig reviews, and you would understand why I say that it is worth every penny. Now, I'm not gonna buy no black hair from Freedom Couture. I've done that. I bought 1 black wig. Not to say it wasn't as soft as the blonde, but I just don't find like it was worth the price. But these blonde wigs, however, it's for me. And I have my own hair company. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, I'm gonna put my information over here so you guys can go to my website. I do sell raw hair. I know we talk about Freedom Couture, but this is my channel, so we're gonna talk about whatever we want to talk about on my channel. And I do sell hair, so if you guys are looking for hair, definitely check out my website. But the real reason that I came here is that over the years, Freedom Couture has made some changes, some things I think for the better. One thing I wish they would implement is wig repairs. You are selling a luxury item, because you call them luxury wigs, catering to people who are spending more than most, because let's be real, like you can go on AliExpress and you can find like something that looks similar. It might not give you the same like longevity and the same look, but some people only want wig for like a one time. But I've seen people on social media, and myself included, just complain about the way some of their wigs shed. Now, this is not a stretch cap. It's kind of like, it looks like the stretch cap, but it's not a stretch cap. And then I have 2 that are stretch cap and 1 that's full lace. The black one I eventually dyed brown and blonde and brown and red, and then I eventually gave it away. My preferred cap construction for them, you guys have heard me say this, is a stretch cap. I just think it's, I don't know, it holds up the best. So my first 2 wigs from them are stretch cap, and in terms of shedding, barely any shedding. This one also barely any shedding because there's wefts in the back. Stretch cap, not wefts in the back, but this one there is. I like the, I don't want to say the versatility of the full lace, kind of, sort of, but when I tell y'all that thing shed the most, I'm going to bring over, stay tuned. And this is not to knock nobody, because even after all of this, I am still going to buy a blonde wig from Freedom Couture. But this is what gets me to my point, right? This is the last 2 washes of shedding. And you guys know me. I don't sleep in my wigs. Now, I did happen to sleep in the blonde one, which is where it's a 25.5-inch wig. I'll put the picture of it over here, or me in the wig over here, so you guys can see which one it is. I did sleep in it for 2 nights, but even prior to that, half of this is it shedding just from me installing it. Which takes me to my next point. I know Freedom Couture has changed a lot of things over the years. I don't understand why you guys don't offer wig repairs. If you're offering luxury wigs, give people the option, because people would pay. Like, wigs are an investment. You don't want to know that you buy a wig and it's shedding like crazy, which I've been told by my friend. Shout out to her, Beauty by AJ. If you guys haven't checked her out, please go ahead and check her out. She's the only one who I trust to do my wig repairs. I don't know if you guys recall, I mentioned, you know, I found Freedom Couture at the right time when I found them, because it taught me that the hair company that I had before, where the wig shed to save the hair. So anytime the hair falls out and I can save it, I save it, because I'm gonna have my homegirl AJ put this back in there for me. I am paying her, and I do have the air tabs and stuff that I cut off. So just a, a little recommendation, if you can save the hairs. And obviously I'm gonna sort this out, so I'm not gonna send this to her like this. Like, I'm not crazy. But this is just from washing. 2 washes. 2 washes. The lace in the front is almost bald at this point. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. And that 25.5-inch wig, I paid $2,600 for. So I paid $2,600 for a wig. Unbeknownst to me, if I had to do it all over again, I probably would do a stretch cap if they had a stretch cap, because the stretch caps don't shed like that. But like, you're selling me a wig that's that much money, and when I reach out to you about a wig repair, you don't offer any. I know some people might, put like a hole in the lace, maybe if you don't want to work on a hole in the lace, which I feel like you can do, because I've seen like some stitch work in between the lace on a wig. So I know it can be done. And this is wigs that came directly from them that weren't repaired. But you gotta change. You gotta offer wig repair services. I mean, like, we're in 2025. There are other luxury hair companies who are doing these options for customers. If you're calling yourself a luxury hair company, you should offer the same type services. Because if I didn't have, again, my friend AJ, who I trust so much with my wigs, to do this wig repair for me, I'd be devastated. I'd be devastated. Like, I bought this during the pandemic. I want to say I bought this wig in 2021. And you guys know, I am a stickler for taking care of my wigs. I don't sleep in my wigs. That was the first time I slept in the wig. But even before that, like, I don't know if you guys recall, in one of my initial videos, I was like, yo, this wig is shedding a lot. AJ let me know. She was like, hey, shedding on full lace wigs is normal. It's to be expected that it'll shed a little bit more. So I gave it a little bit of grace, but I still feel like this is excessive. Like, I don't sleep in my wigs. Like, let's just say, for argument's sake, half of this is from me sleeping in it. The other half is from me not. Strictly just washing the hair. And that's it. And the hair shed this much. This is a lot. This is a lot. I know it comes with territory, but offer wig repair services. I just think it's necessary at this point. But that's all I wanted to come to you guys and mention. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on post notifications so you guys can know when I post more videos. But that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.